between me and you.
What's up, guys?
It's Ivy
and Rainy,
and we're back.
We are finally back.
So freaking excited to be back. We haven't recorded a video in
a year,
over a year,
year and a half.
I think so. That's sad.
It's been a long time.
Welcome back, and if you're
good
new,
to have you.
Hit that subscribe button. You know what I'm saying?
Like, comment, bell notification on it.
Bell notification, little ding a ding ding ding. We're at 61 subscribers already, so we're trying to get to 100.
But hopefully, we will get there.
We will get there. We'll try to get. Ooh.
It's great.
So we took off for about a year and a half, but
we had some good reasons.
We do have some good reasons, so I guess we'll start off with that. We took off mainly for our mental health. We wanted to take some time to ourselves. We felt like we rushed into YouTube. We rushed into the Clouded Craft Shop. We rushed into so many different things without even really being prepared for it. But at least we got like our feet in the water. We tested the waters a little bit, and we have an idea now, a better idea now of what we want to do.
Yeah, because we definitely had a lot on our plate in the beginning. Like, we just had too much on our plate going on at once.
Yeah, we did. And then we mainly started YouTube because of COVID. And we started the Clouded Craft Shop because of COVID to kind of keep us afloat. Yeah, back to back. Started them right
I think a week after we posted our first YouTube video, we started the Clouded Craft Shop.
Yeah.
And after we opened the Clouded Craft Shop, we were already getting orders and
it blew up.
It blew up.
Like mainly all the paintings and stuff. It was just a lot. It was too much. I'm currently still backed up, so I don't believe that we will be opening the Clouded Craft Shop anytime soon.
No, I think it was just
I think I have something crawling on me. It was a fucking ant, bro. Oh my God.
I'm allergic.
There's a bunch of ants on the floor.
I'm allergic to ants. Yeah.
Check your shoes. Just be careful. I don't want you to get bit. Oh my God. Can never film a fucking YouTube video. Anyways. And then we got a big old grizzly bear over there. It's a dog. Anyways. So.
Well, yeah, like she was saying, I think it was just too much because like the paintings became like, it was an order after order after order, and some people were ordering like 4 or 5 paintings at a time. So, and it wasn't like, okay, let me just like paint a circle and make it a sun and then here you go, you know. It was like
portraits.
I want a portrait of Rihanna, I want a portrait of this, or I want like detailed ass shit. Sorry, but it was just like, it was detailed stuff, and it was like people expected it to get to them in like 2 or 3 days, and it was like, baby, you go paint a painting in 2 or 3 days and let me see how it comes out. You know, like it was taking her like a solid week and a half just to paint one painting. So I think that's when it was just like, yo, we have all these paintings that she has to do. But we also put different things, like I was doing bracelets and necklaces and that stuff, and she was the one doing paintings and this and that and this.
We'll definitely end up opening it up once we have a more stable schedule, I guess. Our schedule is a little bit more easier now to work with. Another reason why everything got so hectic and why the Clouded Craft Shop is closed right now is because I got a job. And if you don't know me, I'm a server. I've always been like a server and a bartender. I've dabbled in other things, but mainly gone back to serving and bartending. It's just the quickest thing to make money. So if you've ever been a server or a bartender, you know that you have to work mandatory at least 4 to 5 shifts a week. And then if you work at a smaller restaurant like I do, where it's family owned, there's only 4 servers. All of us generally have to work 4 open and close shifts and then 2 regular shifts. Most of the time we get 2 days off, but recently it's been 1. We all rotate between 1 day off. So the schedule is a little bit more flexible right now. We just have a lot of things going on, especially with holidays coming up and everything for the restaurant. We do catering and weddings and stuff, which, by the way, we have that coming up on Sunday. So hopefully we'll be able to vlog that. I offered her up to work it with me because she does not currently work.
So now I gotta go serve a wedding.
So now she has to go serve at a wedding. It's not going to be as bad as she's making it seem, but it's going to be fun. Hopefully we'll be able to vlog it for you guys, and we'll be able to have some fun, you know what I'm saying?
Heck yeah. Now that her schedule is like, because she's been working there for probably what, 4 months, maybe 5 months?
Oh no, longer than that.
Oh,
since
really?
February.
8 months.
8 months.
So at first when she started working there, her schedule was kind of like all over the place. Like some days she'd have Monday and Tuesday off. Some days it was Saturday and Thursday, you know, all over the place. But now it's kind of like he'll like her manager will tell her like, okay, you're going to have like Monday and Tuesday off next week or some shit. Just a little bit more easier now. So now that we're getting back on the whole YouTube stuff, we kind of came up with a little schedule to start getting our YouTube thing going because we want to be more serious about it. Like we wanted to be serious about it back in the day, but it was a lot going on. So that leads us into our new schedule. What are we going to do? Let's tell them.
You have it written down, right?
You don't know it?
I don't remember. It's a lot.
This girl. So, like I was saying, we're not too sure on the exact days yet, but I do know that she's gonna film because she is working. She is the only one working almost every day. She's gonna film one day is gonna be like her specific day, so y'all gonna get a whole vlog from Ivy.
Me at work and
probably
stuff
gonna
like
be
that.
her at work, but I promise you she's gonna make it entertaining. You're not just gonna see her serving tables.
You don't know me. I'm funny.
I'm funny. I'm funny, dude.
I'm entertaining, dude.
And then since I'm at home constantly, I have to take care of the dogs, a cat, and 2 fucking fish. Y'all are gonna get a vlog from me one day out of the week.
She just spoiled it for y'all.
Y'all will hear. So y'all gonna get a vlog from me one day out of the week. We're gonna possibly do at least one challenge video or like a video together, but hopefully 2. So hopefully we get 4 videos a week.
Yeah.
What do we talk about? What do we talk about with you guys?
Yeah.
We talked about...
This is why you don't do drugs, kids.
So we talked about us... What the fuck did we talk about?
We talked about the Clouded Craft Shop, why we took a break. We
Okay.
talked about the posting schedule.
Okay.
We talked about me working so much.
Okay, so now...
We talk about the babies.
Yeah. So we're gonna let Ivy tell you about our new babies.
So we have 3 new babies, and let me tell y'all, it was a process to get just 3. But so first off, during around December last year, we had a freeze going on here in Houston.
December 11th.
December 11th is when we got our cat. So backstory around Luna. Insert little clip or picture here, whatever.
I call her Toonkies.
We call her Looney Tunes, Toonkies, Tuna,
Kiki Boop.
Kiki Boo,
Boobies.
Mama Key,
Honey Cat.
Honey Cat. Yeah, that's her favorite one that I call her.
Oh, she has Fiend.
Fiends,
Me.
Fingo Wingus,
Bingus.
Bingus. Anyways,
Anyway.
if y'all know us and you hang out with us, this is literally how we are. So the freeze starts coming around and whatever, and it's getting colder. It's raining a lot, and we had this downstairs neighbor. So our apartment is upstairs, and we can look down into her patio. We seen the door cracked for about 2 weeks, about this, like that wide, right? And so we're like, is she home? Because there's no lights, there's no activity going on. She's laughing because she knows I just fucked up and had to start my whole story over again.
That wasn't that. Okay, go ahead.
So we waited to see if she was even home or what was going on and all that kind of stuff, and we realized the cat's on her patio.
Because I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you, but not only was the door cracked, but there was no lights on. Like, not even...
No lights on. We could always hear her outside talking on the phone and everything. So we hadn't heard anything for a while, so we're thinking she got evicted. She got kicked out.
Because she was rough. She was a rough neighbor.
She was a crazy neighbor. She was a cool ass chick with us, but she was crazy.
You watching, girl. You crazy.
You crazy, girl. I ain't gonna say your name though.
No.
So anyways, we waited to see if there was any activity in the apartment. Clearly there wasn't. We thought she moved out. We thought she got evicted, whatever. She's gone. So we're like, did she get a cat? Is that where the crying's coming from? So finally one day we go out there and we just start like,
yeah, because one day it got like really bad, right?
It got really cold.
Like the crying.
One night. Oh yeah, the crying
and the coldness.
But the crying got really loud one night. Like she was hungry.
Yeah.
Like she needed food. And so we finally go outside and we took some like ham out there, and I see this little kitty under her patio, and she's trying to like, she came out from under the patio, like dug a hole, got out, but she was so scared that she went back in. So we took some water and some ham out there for her, fed her a little bit. She ate it. We went back inside, made sure like she ate it, and then we came back outside the next day and called out to her, got her to come out. She would crawl up the side of the patio, but she was too little to even reach the top to like even jump on like the little ledge of the patio, like it's like wooden planks or whatever. Yeah. And so I'm like, babe, like, I think she's hungry. Like, I don't think the neighbor is here. I think, like, she abandoned her.
Because it had been, like, 2, possibly 3 weeks of,
Possibly
like,
3 weeks.
the patio door being open, no lights being on in the house. We didn't hear our neighbor, like, because she would come outside almost every day talking on the phone. She was loud, didn't care. Like, every morning she'd be like, hey, guys, like, so we didn't hear not a peep from her.
This girl would throw pebbles up at our patio door to get a hold of us instead of coming and knocking on our door.
Yeah, she would get, like, rocks and throw them at our patio door. Anyway, she was crazy. So, like, when we didn't hear her for 2 weeks, we were like, yo, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
So that's when we seen the kitty and stuff. And then Ivy was like,
I'm gonna hop this motherfucking patio and I'm gonna take this cat. Hop the patio. Took the baby.
We deadass went inside and got a chair and everything. Like,
got a chair, brought it outside to stand up above her patio. Because the patio was, like, this tall compared to us. So we could only tippy-toe to, like, see over. Yeah. And she was trying to lift me. It wasn't working. I mean, look at her arms. Little chicken wings.
Hey, I'm strong. Shit, look at it.
She is pretty strong. But ended up crawling over the patio and taking her cat.
We took the cat, but we weren't planning on keeping the cat. We took the cat, and it was really cold that night. We had, like, me and Ivy both had the same app on our phone. It's a weather app, and it gives us an alert when it's about to rain or whatever.
Yeah.
And so we had just both got an alert on our phone that it was, like, gonna rain and, like, within 30 minutes or something. It was supposed to get, like, really bad. It was, like, supposed to get cold and shit. I think it was even supposed to snow.
Yeah.
So we were like, we need to take this cat to, like, an animal shelter or anything. Like, I don't want to take it to the pound.
We couldn't keep the cat because we have Sky and Storm.
We had the dogs at the time,
and we didn't think they would do well with the cat at all.
No, especially because when Storm sees a cat, like, outside, like when we're walking them, he goes ballistic.
Crazy.
Like, he freaks out.
There's no controlling.
Yeah, there's no controlling. So we were like, yo, for sure we can't keep this cat. Like, we're gonna have to go take it somewhere. So we literally drove around the area we live. We drove and went to, like, there was, like, a animal shelter, like, right down the street from our house.
Literally from, like, where we live all the way down to Galveston County. We went to every animal shelter to...
Yeah, at first we went to the one, like, right down the street from our house, and they were like, no. And so then we went to another one, and they were like, if you don't live in this area, you can't bring any animals here.
And then another one told us that if we don't call animal control and animal control doesn't pick up that animal, they can't take the animal. Only from animal control.
Yeah, it was just, like, a bunch of different problems. And like she said, we went from our area to Galveston, and that's like where we live from Galveston's like 30 minutes. So that's a decent area, and it was already about to rain, about to snow. Her car is not the best. Her tires are not the best. So we were like, yo, we got to get home. And so we took him by the fire station. Like, that was, like, our last, like, hope. Like, we didn't know what to do, so we took her by the fire station. We were like, hey, you know, we have this kitty. It was locked up for, like, 2 weeks, no food, no water. The neighbor just, like, left her.
She's just abandoned.
She's abandoned. We can't keep her. What do y'all think we could do? Like, whatever. And they basically just told us to take her to an animal shelter or the pound.
Or if we couldn't keep her.
If we couldn't keep her. Or take her to the pound. I'm like, yo, I'm not taking her to the pound, because my best friend works at an animal hospital and stuff, and she tells me all the time about all this stuff.
Yeah, you take them to the pound, they don't get adopted in 72 hours. They put them down.
Yeah.
They euthanize them. So
we weren't doing
gonna put her in that position. We rescued her to save her life. You know what I'm saying? So we weren't gonna rescue her just to put her down. So we have a kitty.
So we ended up keeping her. We brought her home.
And it's Looney Tunes, and I love her so much. She's so mean. She loves Hunter more.
She's at first, like, when we first got her, I didn't want her. Like, it's not that I didn't want her, it's just I knew stress. She was gonna be getting the job. I knew I was gonna be at home. It was already a lot for me to, like, walk the dogs by myself, because Storm gets on my nerves with him pulling me, and, like, I just didn't want another animal. Like, we live in a 1-bedroom apartment. I was like, we don't need another animal. So I really wasn't too fond of having Tunes, and she wanted Tunes.
I wanted
or whatever.
a cat so bad.
And then Tunes, like, when she started, like, first moved in with us, like, she was kind of, like, you know, a little
obviously scared and didn't know and wasn't clear. We don't know what she had been through already before we got her. She's still a kitten. She's not even a year old yet.
No, she was little. And so she finally starts warming up to us, and she starts being mean to Ivy, like, and she starts loving on me. I don't think she's mean. She's not mean. She's not aggressive. Like, there's aggressive cats out there.
She assaulted me in the eye and almost gave me a black eye.
What'd you do to her?
I got in her face and made her mad.
Can't get in her face.
Can't get in the baby's face. Don't get in Kitty's face.
I think she just knows the difference of me and Ivy. Like, I understand that she's mean. Like, I understand that she doesn't like to be held. You know, she's her own personality. So we have that agreement. Ivy is like, I'm gonna fuck with you. I don't care if you don't want to be touched. I feel like touching you, so I'm gonna touch you. And then Loons is like, I don't want to be fucking touched. But then they literally start going at it, and it's literally a war. But Loons knows that you're the one that will, like, push the buttons with her.
Yes, I will. I'll play fight with her, and she'll start it too. she'll come after me. She'll come after my feet, like, because she wants to play. And I'm like, I can't be playing with you like that anymore because my hands get torn up and then I'm crying.
Yeah.
She cut me right up here in my eye. Oh, my God.
It was kind of scary.
It was kind of scary. She got me really good in the eye. And if I would have had a black eye from a cat, I don't know how I'm supposed to explain that to people. That I got beat up by a cat.
After we got her or whatever, and we had her in our apartment, we had her for probably like maybe 2 weeks or something. So keep in mind, she was locked outside that apartment, our neighbor's apartment, for probably like 2-3 weeks max. So then we had her, after we rescued her, we had her in our house for probably like 2 weeks. So that's like a month and a week of us, you know, the neighbor not being home. She finally fucking comes home and she knocks on our door. The first time, yeah, she comes home and she knocks on our door and she's like, I was like butt naked at the time because I think I had just got out the shower or something, and like we weren't expecting nobody to come in.
Booty cheeks shaking, have to answer the door.
Well, my booty cheeks were not shaking. Don't do me like that. I don't got booty cheeks. Anyways, so I'm like butt naked and I'm like, who is that? And so Ivy runs to the door and we have a peephole and she's like, it's no. And I'm like, because we had the cat, you know, she wasn't supposed to know we had the cat.
And the cat was in the window of the patio, and she can see our patio from downstairs.
In the window.
I literally snatched her and threw her in her kennel so quick and threw all her toys in the room and hid her so fast because this girl likes to walk in our apartment.
Yeah, she'll literally
when we open the door, she'll just walk in. And I'm like, okay, yeah, come on in.
So,
make yourself at home.
Yeah, she deadass will just walk in. So like the way our apartment is set up, like there's a door that closes off our living room and our dining room and our kitchen to our bedroom and our restroom. So I closed that door I had both the dogs and Luna in her kennel in that room, and I'm over here trying to get dressed in the
closet with the dogs
in the process. And then I hear Ivy talking to our neighbor, and the neighbor's like, so yeah, like I left my patio door or someone broke into my house or whatever because I came home, my patio door was open. She was like, have y'all seen a cat? And me and Ivy were like, no, girl, like we ain't seen no, or Ivy was, she was like, no, we ain't seen no cat. No. And so that was that. And the girl,
she went about her day.
Yeah, the girl was like, okay. So then she left. So then we were like, whoo, girl, we almost got caught. Swear to God, not even like a week later, she comes and knocks back on our fucking apartment, and she was like, hey, like I was just asking, like I had a cat that got out,
I seen a cat in your window,
and I was just wondering if you had my cat. Loon, we had, at this point when we seen that she had knocked on the door,
we've been caught.
We threw Loons back in the kennel because we were scared when our neighbor walked in, so we threw the cat back in the kennel or whatever when she came back the second time. So then Ivy lets her in or whatever, and I'm in the room like with Tunes, and I'm like, oh my God, Tunes, like I don't want her to take you, and so she was like, can I just see to see if that's my cat or not? And Ivy was like, yeah. So
and mind you, I told her I found this cat like a week ago.
Yeah.
I was like, after you came and knocked on my door, I found a cat outside, like crawling, like just crying outside, whatever the fuck.
When she came back the second time.
Yeah, when she came back the second time, I was like, oh yeah, I found a cat like a couple days ago.
Yeah. And she was like, oh, well, can I just come in and see if that's my cat or yada, yada, yada? So I was like, yeah. So she brings her to the back room, and she walks right up to Luna, opens the kennel, and was like, Stacy! And like picks her up or whatever. She's like loving
First of all, Stacy... For a cat?
The fuck, girl?
Girl, what the fuck? What is... I'm sorry. I'm not knocking anybody who's got human names for their dogs or their animals, like, but...
It's why? Okay, it depends on the human name. Like, I feel like Charlie. Like, Charlie's cute.
Charlie's cute, but like John.
John?
Come here, John.
Come here, John. Come here, Ben. Like,
Come
that's
here, John.
Weird, yeah.
What the fuck?
Come here, Andrew. What the fuck? Get the fuck off. The fuck, your dog's name's Andrew. Anyways, so she was like, come here. She was like, come here, Stacy. No. So she picks up Tunes or whatever, and she's loving on her. And she was like, I think she asked us, like, is she like doing good over here or whatever? And Ivy was like, yeah, like she's been warming up to us. She just got up and
got warmed up to the dogs. They play, whatever.
Yeah, they had just got warmed up to each other because we had kept them separate for probably like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And so she had literally like probably like 3 or 4 days before that just started warming up to the dogs. Yeah. And I was like, I was already getting used to her. I was like, don't take her.
We were already connected.
And so she comes in, she's like, is she doing okay here? We were like, yeah. She's like, okay, well, y'all can just keep her, because she's like, do y'all want her? Because I can't handle the cat. We were like, oh, thank God.
Yeah, we were like, Luna, you get this
and we were like, yeah, like we'll keep her. And she's like, okay, I'll come bring all her stuff. So she came and brought us her bed and her food that she had on her kitty litter.
We still have her bed,
and we still have her, and she's doing good, and she's our little Christmas baby.
She's so cute.
So that's the story of Tunkies and how we got her, because it was a good story. She's a little rescue baby. All of our animals are pretty much rescue babies. This is going to be kind of a decent video, but we actually wanted to sit here and chat with you guys and let you know about our lives. So if you're bored, feel free to exit out. But
if you made it this far,
comment Tootsie Roll.
Tootsie Roll. Comment Tootsie Roll. If
Or you gonna say, drop that ass, girl.
Okay, that too. Drop that ass, girl.
Big fat ass cheeks.
That's from a TikTok, huh?
It's for Wild Out.
Oh, Wild It Out. Oh, Okay.
Anyway, so back to our fish. Okay, so we got tunes around December. If you keep keeping up with the story, I'm sorry if we're all over the place. Or she's gonna try to edit the best she can to make the story, smoothly. But if it's not, I hope you're still here. Comment Tootsie Roll. Anyways, so sorry. My birthday came up. My birthday is October 21st, and so for my birthday 2020 last year. I had told Ivy, I was like, yo, I want to fish. Like, I really want to fish, because she wasn't going to let me get a cat. We didn't have tunes at this time. She wasn't going to let me get another animal. I didn't even want a cat. I wanted another dog.
Mainly because we are in a 1-bedroom apartment, and it is so stressful. Like, yes, animals
because I
are
wanted
nice
a dog.
And everything.
I specifically
she wanted a dog.
Yeah.
And I was like, we can't do 3 dogs in a 1-bedroom apartment. We got a black lab, and we have a smaller dog. If
Chihuahua.
it was a smaller dog, we have a smaller Chihuahua. But if she was smaller, the dog was smaller, it might have worked. But it's just a problem of running around. We're upstairs. We don't want to disturb the downstairs neighbors. So
and walking them. I'd have to walk 3 dogs. Like, that's just, it's a lot. It's already a lot to walk 2 dogs. So I obviously I was mad at first, but I understood why she didn't want me to. So I was like, let me get a fish. Yeah. I'll take care of the fish. It's a fish. You know what I'm saying? So she was like, okay, I'm going to get you a fish. So for my birthday last year, she went and got me a fish. Her name was Cleo. She was so cute.
I'll insert a picture of her here.
That was my baby girl.
R.I.P. to the baby.
R.I.P. to the baby. You just gave it away. So anyways, we got the fish. That was Cleo. And after like maybe a month, I want to say a month.
Yeah.
I want to say after a month of having Cleo, I was like, yo, I want more fish. At this time, we already had Luna. We had already got Luna or whatever. I was like, yo, I want another fish. Whatever the fuck, you got Luna. Because Luna was technically supposed to be like Ivy's
Luna was
cat.
supposed to be my cat.
I mean, they're all our animals,
but mainly, like, when somebody picks, like, to choose an animal, that's usually that person's main animal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So,
like, I got Sky
mine.
for her. Yeah, I mean, basically, she is both of ours, but mainly her dog.
Yeah.
And then Storm is mainly mine.
And then Luna was supposed to be yours.
Luna was supposed to be mine, yes.
But Luna, so
decided that she just wants to fall in love with Rainy for some reason and hates me.
So after she had got Luna, and I was like, well, if you got a cat and I only got a fish, I want another fish. So she was kind of against it because 2 fish tanks, it is a lot of work to take care of a fish. It's not some simple shit. So she was kind of against it, but I was like, fuck it. Me and my best friend were like, let's go get a fish. So her
best friend wanted a fish too.
So my best friend drove me to PetSmart because I don't drive, and we went and got a fish. She got a fish. I got 2. I already had Cleo at home, and I ended up getting miso and wasabi. They were glowfish. One was a glowfish, one was a glow shark. Miso was the fish. Wasabi was the fish. Miso was the shark.
I don't know if I have pictures, but if I do, I'll put them up here for you.
I don't think we got any pictures. So we literally had them for one day.
We had them for a couple days, but they weren't doing well. They didn't do well.
And then my best friend took me to the pet store, and that's when she got her fish, and I got miso and wasabi. Took them home, set up their tank, had everything ready. I waited, did what I was supposed to do, put them in the tank, and they just weren't they weren't swimming around. I had Cleo, so I seen Cleo what she was doing, and they just weren't doing that. And I know there were different types of fish. Cleo's a beta. But still, it was just like they were just
something
laying
happened
at the bottom.
Yeah, they wouldn't swim around.
They wouldn't swim around. It was just really bad.
One morning, we just woke up and they were gone.
It was like the next morning.
Yeah, it was the next morning.
We didn't have them very long.
No.
So, the next morning, we woke up and they were both gone. So,
unfortunately.
They got flushed.
It was really sad. They had to get flushed.
So then I was like, fuck it. My 2 fish just died. I'm pissed. I'm going to go get 2 more fish. So that's what I did. I went and got 2 more fish. I got...
Taki.
I got Taki Man, and then I got...
Little Lou.
No, I got Tsunami.
Oh, Tsunami.
So I got Taki Man, and then I got Tsunami. And I was like, okay, these are my next 2 fish. They're going to be dope, whatever. Taki Man pulled through. Tsunami was they were both betas. Taki and Tsunami were both betas, because I was like, after getting the glowfish with miso and wasabi, I was like, maybe it was just the glowfish I couldn't take care of.
2 different fish. I just still learning how to take care of fish in the beginning, so...
Yeah. I was like, maybe I'm just a bad fish mom, so I just need to stick to betas.
A bad fish mom. She takes very good care of her animals.
So I stuck to the betas, and I was like, you know what? I got Taki, I got Tsunami, and I was like, this is it, whatever. So Taki pulled through. He's still here. He's still one of our fish that we had. Tsunami.
Insert clip.
Taki Man. Tsunami, when
He's beautiful, by the way.
he is beautiful. He's red and gorgeous. Well, you've seen him.
Yeah.
And so the Clip. So Tsunami, when we got him, he was little. Like, you'll see Taki Man, the size Taki Man is now in the picture that she just inserted. That's the size he is now. Like, he was pretty much full grown, like, when we got him. Tsunami was like a baby beta when we got him. Like, he didn't, none of his fins were even like sprouted yet. Like, they were tiny on him. He was little. But I wanted a little one because I wanted to watch him grow up, you know. So Tsunami, my best friend ended up coming over because I noticed that Tsunami like wasn't really like floating around or whatever. And so my best friend ended up coming over. My best friend's like really, really, really smart. So she ended up like Googling all this shit and she put it together a whole medical fish tank. Like, we went to PetSmart, got all the medications we needed, got everything that we needed.
They did everything they could.
We literally like set up a hospital fish tank for the fish. We put
specifically to quarantine him and like kill whatever bacteria. He had some like bacteria or like something
all over him.
Something all over him, like some parasites. I think that's what they were called, right?
Yeah, something like that. So we ended up making him a whole like hospital or whatever, and we kept him in there. He was probably in there for like maybe a day or two after we got him from PetSmart, and he ended up passing away.
Which, by the way, just don't get your fish from fucking PetSmart, like, because
I don't really know.
I think they sell like
I think it's just a hit or miss, honestly. Like, it's gonna be a hit or miss.
Yeah, you really need to do your research on betas before you go in and look at them and see if they're sick and if they need anything, because the betas should not be swimming they should not just be laying on the bottom of the cup.
No,
they should be swimming around acting like fish.
Deadass.
So just so you know. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good. So we ended up, he ended up passing away. So Tsunami, we got rid of Tsunami. We had to flush him because he died. So at this point, we had Cleo for my birthday originally, and then we had Taki Man, which was like a replacement of 3 other fish. So then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try one last time. If I don't, if this one doesn't work out, it's just not meant for me to have fish. I honestly, it was kind of like addicting, like, to get the fish, like, to set up the tanks and like,
and then saving them, giving them a good home, taking care of them. Like, it really like does something for her heart, like it feeds her soul.
Yeah, and
she
like
loves
the fish
to do
tanks
this
are
shit.
so pretty, like, set up.
And she likes having like the fish tank set up and everything, and she wants an aquarium eventually where we have a bunch of fish in there.
So I ended up getting another fish after Tsunami. It was gonna be my last fish. Her name's Lil Lou.
She's so cute. She got a little Nemo fin.
I went and when I got Little Lou, I went to the PetSmart place, or I can't remember if it was PetSmart or Petco, one of them. But I went over there and I was like, okay, I'm gonna get another baby beta. I don't want a full grown one. If this doesn't work out, this doesn't work out. So I found Little Lou. She was little. Worked out perfectly. She's still here. She's still kicking. She's doing great. She had like a little problem with her like stomach. Like, I think we overfed her a little bit too much.
Where she got like an air bubble in her stomach, so and she couldn't like swim.
Floating.
She'd literally be laying sideways.
You would think she was dead. And then you go and like put your finger on the glass, because you can't tap on the glass, but you like put your finger there, and
just so she could see you. Yeah, she'd be like, "Hey, like, what are you doing?"
She's so like, she reminds us of, or Cleo was the one that reminded us of
Flo.
Flo. Hi, Flo.
Hi, how you doing? Hi, Flo. How are you?
But yeah, so that's the story of our fish. So now, currently, in case
insert clip of Little Lou.
Oh yeah, Little Lou.
Lulu.
Alright, so in case you missed it and the story was all crazy and confusing, we have Sky the Chihuahua, we have Storm the Black Lab, we have Tunes, which is our kitty still that we rescued, and then we have Taki Man, the fish, and we have Lil Lou, the baby fish. Cleo passed away, unfortunately. And y'all heard the stories about the other fish.
With Cleo, we don't know what happened. We really don't know. Cleo was the one that was doing the best from the get-go. We could move her from tank to tank to tank. She'd be fine.
She learned tricks. She would jump. She learned how to follow your finger. She was perfect. Like, I swear, like, even my best friend was like,
TikTok.
Yes, like,
she was gonna have her own TikTok.
Deadass, because she would do tricks, like, deadass.
She'd follow you. She'd jump up out of the water at your finger. Like, she was so cool. She'd love when you talked to her. She'd love to come say hi. She'd love to like just like scare you, like kind of like come at you through the glass.
Yeah.
So cute. Beautiful fish.
Yeah.
She was a great fish.
We literally just woke up one day and she was laying at the bottom, and Ivy was like, "Babe, I can't find Cleo." She went to go feed her. She's like, "I can't find Cleo."
And then I found her in the back and she wasn't moving, and
We literally have no. She was literally moving the day before that. We have
She
no
was just
idea.
fine that morning.
That
she was
morning.
fine.
That morning. Yeah.
And then when we found her, it looked like she had already been deteriorating for like a day.
A day. Yeah. She was already
the whole
like.
tank was cloudy. We were like, what?
What the fuck happened?
What the fuck happened? Yeah. And she had a lid on it and everything. So no, it wasn't Luna. Our cat did not kill our fish. She doesn't even mess with the fish tanks. She'll go look at them, but she won't tap
she don't
it.
Put
she
her
don't
hand in there.
No,
or nothing. Yeah.
she don't do none of that. But yeah.
I hope
But
she don't do that because Taki's thing is.
now on to future things that we are super excited about. We're not going to say too much because you talk about things, they don't happen, they don't work out for you the way that you want them to. But just know, big leveling up, big boss things are going up, big blessings, things are going to be happening for us, and we're going to take you along for the ride. And I think that's all we want to say on that.
That's all we're going to say.
We don't want to give you too much. We might throw little hints here and there throughout the video, so comment if you see the hints. We're not going to tell you what they are, and we won't tell you when they are or what videos. You'll just have to know.
And we're not going to tell you what it is, because this whatever we plan on doing, it's going to be like a year process. It's
going to be a good long process, and we want to make sure we get all our ducks in a row and we get everything together. That way we're not talking on things that aren't going to happen.
Correct.
We seem to do that a lot, where we get overexcited for things and we bring them up and we start telling everybody about them, and then they don't work out.
It doesn't work out.
And then we're bummed out, and then everybody's like, well, what happened with this? What happened with that?
Right.
So just know big things are coming, good things are coming. We're back. We're going to be posting more videos. We're going to push hard for this YouTube thing. We really want to do this for y'all. I think this is a really good thing for us. We love to talk. We love to tell people stories. We love to
film ourselves.
We love to film ourselves and be funny and be goofy and be wild. And we want to show y'all like just our relationship and just how we are and our lives in general. We don't want to be one of those just vlog channels. We don't want to be just a couple channel or just a challenge channel. We want to show y'all everything.
We want to show you everything.
So if y'all are like, oh, well, what is your specific target audience and your target content?
A little bit of everything. Challenge, pranks, vlogs, makeup tutorials, DIY
art
tutorials,
stuff,
art, reactions, mukbangs.
Us going on trips, hiking, everything. Like, I mean, we're in a park right now having a mukbang, so.
Like she said, it's going to be nothing but new beginnings from here on out. Nothing but blessings. And we just can't wait to share, especially because this is going to be like our little vlog diary to ourselves. And we just want to see our come up, because the come up is going to be real. Like,
the come up is going to be real. We've struggled for so long, worked so hard for so long. COVID really
doing stuff that we didn't even want to do, doing stuff we still don't even want to do, but we have to because we got to pay bills and we got to put food on the table. The only thing we really feel passionate about right now is YouTube. That's the only thing we keep coming back to. That's the only thing we really want to do. That's the only thing that makes us happy at the end of the day. Because even as much as we both love drawing, we still get
like our hobby
with art and stuff.
Yeah, we get discouraged with art. We're not always inspired to create. So like, shout out to those Instagram artists that can go all day, every day, drawing, painting, whatever. Not us. We can't.
I was like, we have our art sessions that last like 2 weeks sometimes, where we're like every day, every night we're art session. But when we get over it, sometimes we don't come back to our art stuff for 2 months.
Yeah.
As to filming, it's like every day we're like, why haven't we filmed a YouTube video today? We need to get back on our YouTube. Why haven't we done YouTube?
We're just sitting here at home doing nothing.
We are bringing it up. Like, this is, like she said, our main passion. This is what we want to do. So this is what we're going to put our all into. And we hope that y'all follow us along for the journey, because
we appreciate all the support from the people that have subscribed, are subscribing, people who comment.
People that support us in the past.
Y'all know how much it helps us out. Hopefully y'all can just come with us for the journey and like help us grow, and we build a little family going on here, you know. Also, we forgot one major thing.
I knew this was coming.
You knew it? Yeah. What is it?
We plan on changing our name.
Dude! That's why we're the same fucking person. Oh my God, I love her. That's my baby. But, yes, we are changing the name. So, basically, instead of In the Clouds, we're just going to be Ivy and Rainy.
Like we planned when we first started, this is another thing that happened. When we first started our YouTube, we first started Clouded Craft Shop, we wanted everything to be like okay, I'm going to use another YouTube for example because I love him. FaZe Rug. You know, yes, FaZe Rug has always been FaZe Rug, but he hasn't always had the same camera. He hasn't always had the same, he hasn't always had Noah next to him. You know what I'm saying? His videos progressed and you watch them progress. I feel like when we first started off, we try to automatically be a phase rug. We try to automatically start off with the intro. We try to automatically like film an intro, get dressed up and film this professional intro. We tried to make sure our video was edited with music in the background and funny this and funny that. And I feel like now, and we try to give our YouTube channel a name when we don't even have a subscribers yet. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like we just need to start simple there until we let our subscribers base their following. What do they want to be called? What do they maybe eventually,
like we come up with all our, like, say like we're all doing a live stream one day and we all come up with like a little nickname, like the Rugrats, like stuff like that. Like, yeah, we just want it to be really authentic and natural. We don't want to force it. We don't want it to be too much.
It was like, yeah, we got to put this on our YouTube video because that's what all the other YouTubers are doing right now.
Yeah, we got to be like this. We got to like,
and it's like, no, we're just gonna start from the ground up how we do.
Minimal edits.
We're gonna post what we post. Y'all will see.
Yeah, when we have a video recorded or whatever's going on that day, y'all will know. All right, y'all. That's going to be it for today, for today's vlog.
I hope y'all enjoy watching us and catching up with us. And
I hope y'all are excited for what's coming next and everything. We're going to have lots of videos for you guys. We're going to be uploading a lot soon. And we hope to see you on the next video. We're excited. Hope y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe. You know, hit the little bell notification. Join the family over here. We'll have a name for y'all soon. But it's been Ivy
and Rainy.
Peace.
Bye.
Nobody pray for me. They may not dance for me. Well, yeah. Hey, I remember syrup singing.